Hey, welcome back to the Fit Survive channel. So today we're looking at the Olight. This is the Baton 4. So this is their latest version in their Baton series. Now I've never reviewed or used any of the Olight Baton models. And so far I'm really enjoying this. There's a couple things I want to point out at the very beginning of what I really like about this flashlight, the whole setup. And then we'll get into some more of the details about it later on. So first of all, I love the size. It's super compact. It's just like 2.5 inches long, like 95 grams. And so super lightweight, super small, but at the same time, it comes to this charging case, which is going to help keep this, even though it has a small battery, it's like a 650 milliamp battery, it's going to keep it nice and charged up. But also the second thing I like about this is that this wireless charger also doubles as a power bank. So today, with us being as dependent as we are on our electronics, having a power bank really does come in handy. As you see here, it's not only charging, it is also going to be charging rapidly here. That's because the charging case puts out 2.4 amps, which helps it basically charge devices like our cell phones a lot quicker. And so what it really does is it ticks two boxes for your EDC carry. It lets you carry your flashlight and also lets you carry up a backup power bank. Another thing I like about this is the brightness. This has a turbo of 1300 lumens. And so that is more than enough for me in an EDC if you're out in the woods or whatever else. 1300 lumens is going to be more than enough. All right, of course, you got to mention the color. I typically like black for most of my EDC gear. I love black gear, but I got to say this green and this gold really does look great. I think it really pops, like how they made these two match. All right, so that's some of the main things I like about it. But now I guess we'll go ahead and get into the rest of the details about the flashlight. So like I said, it's just 2.5 inches, super small. The battery is replaceable. Removable, replaceable, or if you wanted to carry spares, you could do that. Like I said, also it has a 650 milliamp battery. So not a very large battery, but again, it has a concept of you're supposed to be carrying this in your charging case. That way, every time you pull it out, it's going to be nice and charged, which that's really cool. A lot of times when you carry a flashlight, you use it, maybe not heavily, but just from time to time you use it, you don't really notice that you're draining the battery. Then when you need it, you pull it out, the battery's dead. Super not cool. Whereas with this, as long as you're carrying it in the case, you're constantly going to be pulling this out to be fully charged. The case will let you know also how much battery it has, but we'll get to the case here in a bit. All right, so for the brightness, this has a moonlight, which is just 0.5 lumens. Then it jumps up to 12 lumens, 60 lumens, 600 lumens, and 1300 lumens for the turbo. So like I already mentioned, 1300 lumens is very impressive coming from a flashlight of this size. The user interface is really simple to use. You turn it on, it goes on to your previously used setting. So basically it's got the memory there. If you press and hold down the button, you're gonna jump between the brightnesses. Double clicking takes you right into the turbo. I do love the way that when it turns off, it kind of gradually turns off. It's not so hard on your eyes going from super bright to super dark. Instead you have that slow shutdown. I really do like it, even though it's maybe something just kind of maybe irrelevant feature, but for some reason I really enjoy it. So anyways, a triple click will take you to strobe. And if you press and hold down the button, that's how you get to the moonlight, which again, that's 0.5 moonlight. You can leave it turned on for 30 days nonstop, even with this small battery. So really cool with that. Also, if you hold down the button till the moonlight turns off, then it turns on, then turns off, you're in lockout mode. So if you are carrying the flashlight separately from the charger, then you don't have to worry about accidentally pushing the button and it discharging, or if it's going to melt something, in your case. So to turn that off, you press and hold it down until the moonlight turns on, and that's it. It is out of lockout. Very simple user interface. Also something they've added to this new model over the previous models is they have these little lights along the side, kind of indicating so you can see the brightness. When you turn it on, it'll let you see. I'm not sure why you can see it in the video, but it'll show you along the side here the brightness. And on this side, it's going to show you the battery, so how much you have left. So just the three lights, just a small little indicator so you can actually just at a glance see what setting you're on and how much battery you have remaining. So the design is very typical for Olight. You have the nice coarse section here. It makes it really nice and grippy. I love their pocket clips that are two directional, so you can wear it however you want. So really cool that they have that. So of course, the charging here on the back, it's the typical for Olight. Although the case itself has a Type-C port, and also in the box you'll have a Type-C USB cable. That's because this is meant to be charged with inside its own charging case with the Type-C port there. Nice thing about that is it has an IPX8 waterproof rating, which means if you have this out, if you drop it in the water, you guys know the drill. It's like 2 meters for an hour and a half. It should be just fine. But you do need to keep in mind that the charging case is not waterproof. It's not IPX8 waterproof. And so this, I think it's like an IPX6 maybe. And so just some light, maybe like some light rain or whatever, but don't want to let this get submerged. All right, so that's basically it for the flashlight, all those details. So the actual carrying case itself, of course, it's going to add weight. I mentioned that the flashlight's super lightweight. It's going to add some weight. It's like 142 grams. It's nice and compact size, as you see here, but at the same time, it is a little thick. You could carry it in a case like this, but it is going to add some extra thickness to your case. This would maybe work better like in a backpack, or you can even carry this in a front pocket because it's not that big to actually get in the way. A couple of cool things about this. I already mentioned here in the front, you have the light. You have this basically display. It's going to show you how much battery you have left. But also, when you put this in here, you can use that to turn on the flashlight. You press and hold it down, and it has a stepless dimming, stepless brightening on it. And so it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure in what cases I would use the flashlight inside the case. Maybe if I wanted to use it for prolonged periods of time and I didn't want the battery to drain, you could have it immediately attached to the 5,000 milliamp battery source. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. You know, in what cases would you use the flashlight in the case using this button right here on the front? I bet you guys have some cool ideas. I'd be interested to read those. All right, so like I said, this is Type-C charge, 5,000 milliamp hour built-in battery on this. So kind of typical you expect from, you know, a charging case of this size. I already showed in the beginning of the video that you can use it to charge other devices. It also did come with a lanyard loop. I don't have it right here next to me, but anyways, you can run a lanyard loop through this if you're interested in carrying this on a lanyard. I personally don't really like lanyards. So another thing I should mention about this before I go too far, if you do have the flashlight turned on and you close the lid, it'll turn off the flashlight. So you don't have to worry about accidentally turning it on, melting, or destroying your charger. It'll be perfectly fine. As soon as you close it, it turns it off. So they do have these in some different colors. Of course, they have them in the typical kind of standard black and blue. They have some other colors as well, some other basically limited edition colors. I think they had like orange and something else. So anyways, if you're interested, be sure to check it out on their website to see the different colors. So other than that, that's basically it. They have this on sale. The flashlight costs $100 basically. Right now they're having their Black Friday sale. So it's gonna be 30% off, which takes it down like $66 thereabout. So right now is a great time to pick this up while they're having a sale. And also, of course, anytime Olight is running a sale or any event, they're doing giveaways. So anything you buy on Olight, you're going to get a free flashlight with your purchase. So this is their i3E EOS. It is powered by a AAA battery. So for each event, they typically change up the design, the color, the pattern on it. And I think it puts out like 120 lumens or so. So great for a backup flashlight or a keychain flashlight. And so if you're interested in picking up a flashlight maybe for a gift for yourself, right now is a great time to get advantage of their Black Friday deals. Again, it's going to be until the 27th. And then if you are watching this video after the 27th, I do have a special discount for my subscribers. I'll have that in the description of the video. It'll get you 10% off. Unfortunately, you can't stack that on top of Black Friday deals. And so if you're watching this after the 27th, you can get 10% off of this Baton 4 or on any other device, any other things basically on Olight, other than they have some other flashlights that the discount doesn't work on. So anyways, let me know what you think about this flashlight. If you like the size, the setup, the charging case, if it's something you can see you using. And if you are interested in picking this up, I do have the description also down. I have the link to it down in the description of the video. So be sure to pick this up while it's on sale. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.